How many ways can a 4-digit number greater than 3000 be formed using the digits 0, 1, 3, 4, and 5? No repetition of digits are allowed. So first one, consider that if we want the number to be greater than 3000, right, then actually the first has to be either 3, 4, or 5, right? So it means actually there are 3 possibilities. There are total of 3 possibilities. Then so after you choose, maybe we choose one of these 3 numbers, right? Then when you go to the second slot, there are a total of 4 possibilities there, because we can choose, suppose we choose 3, then you are left with 4 possibilities. Then we go to the third one, we are left with 3 possibilities. We go to the fourth slot, we are left with 4 possibilities. Right? So basically here we fix the first number, and the rest is just looking at the number of choices. So we are doing with no repetition, right? So we cannot repeat the numbers. That's why the number of choices drops as we go down. So for part A, the answer is just 3 times 4 times 3 times 2, which is 72 ways. Right? And next up, if repetition of digits is allowed, then the first again we have, for this one, it must be either 3, 4, or 5, because the first number we want the digit to be greater than 3000, so this one has to be 3, 4, or 5. Again, we have 3 choices, right? And we go to the second one. There are no restrictions. We can repeat the digits, so there are a total of 5 choices to choose from, because we can repeat. So 5 choices. Third one, also 5 choices. Fourth one, also 5 choices. So the answer is just 3, 5, 5, 5. Right? But what you need to consider is that you need to also minus 1. Right? You minus out 1 possibilities. Right? So why is this 1 possibility? Because this possibility could be the fact that you have 3, then this is 0, 0, 0. So this number is equals to 3000, but we want it to be greater than 3000. Right? So it's 3 times 5 times 5 times 5. And remember to subtract away 1 way. Right? So the total answer will be 374 ways. Right? So this is for part B. And next up, for part C, these numbers formed without repetition are even. They are even. Even meaning what? So that means if you look at first of all, we need the first digit, we need to be greater than 3000, and then the last digit has to be even. So it could be that the last digit is 0, right? Or the last digit could be 4, right? So actually there are only 2 numbers that help us to get an even number. Right, so let's look at these 2 cases, right? So it's quite easy. So first one, if it's 0, right, then here again there's a total of 3 possibilities. I can choose 3, 4, 5. And here, right, because this is 0, we have 0, then we are left with 1, 2, 3 possibilities again. And then I come to the last one, and there's 2 possibilities left. Alright, but what if it's 4 is the last digit? If 4 is the last digit, right, then you can see that for my first choice, because 4 is taken, the only 2 numbers I can choose from to make it greater than 3000 is 2. And after that, I have suppose I choose one of them, it's 4 is taken, maybe I choose 5. I'm left with 3 choices here, and then 2 choices at the end. Alright, so the total answer will just be 3 times 3 times 2 plus 2 times 3 times 2, right? And the answer is just 30. Then that's for part C. Right, so this one is if the last digit is 0, and case 2 will be that if the last digit is 4.